Hey everyone, this is Joe with Southeastern Frontiers, and today we are hiking to the Lost Sink in Monte Sano State Park, and today I am hiking with friends. Wave!
Howdy!
In this video, I do a short 4-mile round-trip hike to the Natural Well in Monte Sano State Park. The trail starts out at the South Monte Sano parking area, and we chose to follow the Arrowhead Loop Trail when starting out, as it is a lovely walk in the woods just below some cliffs. Eventually, we intersected with the Natural Well Trail, which is just an old road, and we took that downhill, first gently and then more steeply, until we finally reached the Natural Well cave shaft itself. The Natural Well is a cave shaft that drops vertically 185 feet from the surface. It takes your breath away standing on the edge. After making sure that there was no one else exploring down in the cave, we tossed in a couple of rocks just to see how long before we heard them hit bottom. We returned mostly by the same route that we came in on, but when we reached the junction with the Arrowhead Loop Trail, we chose to return to the parking area on the Natural Well Road Trail instead, which includes crossing an old landslide area. It was a great day to show friends some of the wonders of Monte Sano.
One, two, three, four.
If you stop or slow down or anything, so the whole time in the background of his video you can just hear.
Yep, I am clearing the spider webs this morning. It's the duty of the first person down the trail in the morning. All right, we are coming up on a really cool rock formation here. We're gonna walk through that. It's a crack in the rocks. A mini version of the stone cuts, which is much more impressive, but hey, I'll take what I can get. All right, we have reached the intersection with the Natural Well Trail. And the Arrowhead Trail actually takes a turn and goes over there and then heads downhill. But we're going to turn onto the Natural Well Trail and head down here. And this is an old road, so it's pretty easy going for a while until it gets steep enough that it's all washed out. So off we go. All right, we've come across an old structure here. This is telling me that we are almost to the Natural Well. And here it is.
Oh, this has been broken since the last time I was here.
I always have to get people's impression.
Oh, you want to throw things?
You really want to throw things, don't you?
Yeah.
I've seen it before, but I've never seen the fence down.
Yeah, the fence is down.
No, in that case, I can get pictures while the fence is down.
It's 140 feet down.
Wow, you're not kidding. Oh, that's amazing. I can see why you're worried, because you look right through it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
step on this board. It's
No.
fine.
It's just fine. Yeah. Oh my God.
Fine. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here it goes.
Nice.
All right. Second one. Last one.
Woo!
Like you can hear it hitting the top of the pile.
Yeah.
And then rolling down the pile. Yes, exactly.
That's funny.
Last time, Peter. Ooh.
Up we go on our way out.
I really don't understand. I understand from a daily basketballing point of view, but the whole point of view of
Got a daddy long legs crawling along here. It's a pretty big one. Nice. We have returned to the Arrowhead Trail where we came in on, but we're going to return back to the car on the Natural Well Trail, which goes straight ahead. And the Arrowhead Trail actually takes a sharp left right up here. So that's where the Arrowhead Trail heads off down that ridge, and it follows it down into the valley a ways. And there's a really cool spring down there. Great place to stop and have a break. But we're heading back to the car on the Natural Well Trail. We're coming up to a spot here where the road abruptly ends, and that's because there was a big landslide here about 20 years ago. And so we have to pick our way across the landslide and pick up the road on the other side. So it's a reminder that, you know, the mountain does change. It isn't permanent.
Yeah.
All right.
eventually, he and I would have just said, hey, you guys do it.
Here we've picked up the road again. After crossing through the washout, the landslide.
There you go.
All right, we have come to a sign. So we've been walking down the Natural Well Trail, and we're going to take this little side trail kind of up here, back up to the trailhead in the parking lot. So we're almost back. All right, we have returned to the trailhead where we started. Very cool. It was a nice hike this morning before it got too hot. It was a great hike. I'm glad you came along today.